Well, since that last little instance of recording without pushing it, the paranormal activity I just experienced down here in the newsroom, which would go along just perfectly with the noises I've been hearing over the weekend and the coughing that I've heard in the upstairs area of the house with nobody here. So it's been an interesting weekend. Interesting. So we must push forward. That's what this is about. Seems like I have some other my Utah paranormal activities and adventures and Cannibal Giants on YouTube is probably being pushed, maybe invoking the spirits. Not sure, but I just no explanation for what just happened. So go to Utah Paranormal Activities to check out the video. When it started, I was watching Fox News going to do a video in my coat without my suit on. So, world holds its breath with Weak Joe uh, contemplates deploying troops, re- shifting restrained Ukraine stance. Shifting restrained. Uh, don't do it, Joe. That's that's what it is. We don't need 2014 2.0, do we? Yeah, we had enough yet. This is this is what happens whenever things go wrong. It's the same song and dance, guys, just over and over and over. This time you're poking the bear. I would suggest if you're going to poke something, poke like a marmot, or I'd poke an eagle or a hawk before I'd ever push the bear. Poke it in its eye. So Joe Biden here, possibly pushing Russia into war, possibly just reacting to Russia's stance, possibly just going in to save Ukraine, possibly thinking about ramping up oil to replace oil that will be cut off if Russia cuts off oil to Ukraine. And round and round we go. Just round and round we go. The wheels on the bus go round and round. This is stupidity at its highest level. At the highest level. We don't got Al Qaeda's anymore. We don't got those Talibanis anymore. We don't got any of that stuff anymore. So now we got Russia. Well, Donald Trump's in bed with Russia. They P-Gate. This P-Gate 5.0 has been, or 20.50 or whatever. We got to just do a whole show on that. The P-Gate with Joe Biden. Let's just hope that Biden does decide that he's going to, go in there and send troops. He's already sent 2 weapons deliveries into Ukraine. So let's throw the fuel on the fire. Just see what happens. And just go forward. That's what you do. Just push forward, Joe. Just instead of like sending medical stuff or food or something like that. Let's just throw some weapons in there because the thermal nuclear war with the most heavily armed nation with advanced nuclear warheads and advanced delivery systems is smart to push that that country. It's a smart thing to do. If you anything you're gonna do, that's what I would do. I'm gonna go down the road, find the biggest guy, in order to bully on my street. I'm gonna go just poke him in the eye, like, hey, poof. This is a failing presidency. It is a failing presidency. It's a failing concept. But just you've got to know. We all know this. This is the largest theft in human history has gone on over the past 2 years. Never let any good crisis go to waste. See what they said and what's happened. They didn't get their $5 trillion stimulus done. They didn't get the Build Back Better done. So now it's off to something else. The Brian Laundrie Petito trilogy or trauma, whatever drama is going on still. It's in the news yesterday, and it's like, what are you waiting for? What are you after? What are you trying to do here? Well, now it's war with Russia. So our sons and daughters are going to be mandatorily brought into the draft. China decides it's going to, flex its muscles today too, and just kind of mess with some U.S. military, whatever jets. It was in the news just a minute ago. Is that right? China taunts U.S. Navy. So where are we at in this timeline of idiocracy where we don't know if a swimmer is we know a swimmer's going to beat if it's of certain type in a woman's category because the disadvantage of the genders. That's what we're worried about. That's what we're thinking about here in our heads. We're like, hey, we gotta, this America, what the politics? What do? Oh, we're gonna fight over this. We're gonna see what we're gonna change the rules and the basic biology of humanity and all creatures God created. We're just gonna throw that out the window, and that's us. This is the insanity that's been created. And anybody on Facebook that's a fact checker, you can see it for yourself. There's only so long you can gag on just spoonfuls of peanut butter until eventually you say enough. They hijack the narrative of trying to social support for the poor and the overworked populations and the people that are being taxed to death, corporate greed. They hijacked all of that. They hijacked the climate change. They hijacked everything. It's hijacked. Get it through your head, guys. It's all money for them. It's all about them. They own the narrative. Big Pharma, it's all them. They own it. You're just dancing to the swaying the symphony of destruction. It's like I said before. War on cops. Of course, we need a war on cops. Let's defund the police. Let's, there's a lot of bad cops. There's a lot of that going on. Yeah, there's horrible, horrible police officers. Yeah, you put power on top of a man, and by gosh, they go, ugh. But it's not that. Chaos. Just transitory chaos is what this ought to be called. The past 2 years, transitory chaos. They created this for their monetary gains, not yours. They gave you some checks. They gave you the reservation stuff. Here you go. Come and get your brown bottle, your blanket. We'll take care of you. Meanwhile, we take away your traditions, your beliefs, everything to do with you, who you are. We erase you, and then you have no identity. You're just beep, 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 beep. That's what it is. That's all it is. That's all it's about. It's erasing you. It's just the same thing the Spanish conquistadors did when they came here to install Catholicism, which is not against the Catholic Church at all, but that's what was used by the crown, by the Spanish lords, kings and queens, and all the others who were trying to steal America, just claim it all and just wipe everybody out, take out their beliefs and their humanity, and make them work for them, for the lords. We got it through our heads yet. The lords of the land. They own both sides of this. There's two sides of the same coin too. It's the exact same coin. Flip it over. It's the same coin. You got the buffalo and you got the Indian head. That's all you got. There's no difference in politics. The Democrats and Republicans are all in it together. They've been doing this for forever, and we back them. We say, oh yeah, I'm a Democrat or I'm a Republican or I'm this or I'm an independent. There's nothing you are. You're not nothing when it comes to politics. It's their club and you're not invited. You're not a member. Well, I got far in this. You don't have a place there unless you're the upper echelons. If you're the upper echelons, you're not a part of us. See how that works? It's great. Different armies, different groups that they utilize to push their will. It's not a joke. It's true. So stop with the fighting. Remember, these two parties are definitely not your parties. They're their parties, and it serves them when they have their. Just watch a video. They're big regalias. They're big balls with the representatives all showing up. They might as well be like Lady Gaga and put big freaking horns on their heads and walk out with sharks with laser beams. It's like watching Austin Powers and Dr. Evil. That's them. You're not. If you're them, good luck. If you're us, good luck, because the system's rigged. So yeah, Joe Biden's going down. His presidency's going down. On purpose? Possibly. Not on purpose? Possibly. But you could have put a senile old man, no offense, somebody that should never be in that position. I do not believe in abuse of the elderly. I don't believe in it. That's Hillary Clinton and that's Joe Biden. I don't believe in abusing the elderly for personal gains. It's a crime. It's a felony to do that. So a lot of people that did this should get a felony. Anyway, I have to stop this because they'll upload it. Thanks for watching.